Yeah, that's a stout little guy. He's just seen me. He took off the other way. Hey guys, welcome back to the farm. Hey, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, stick around for a while. We've got an Oliver. Greg was clearing some brush and some trees with our excavator down on a property that we bought a few years back, 30 acres. And in that 30 acres was this tractor tucked up in there, and I'm not quite exactly sure, but it had a tree growing up out of it. So she'd been sitting for a while, probably a box elder. They grow pretty quick. They're a nasty tree, but I want to get your help on this. I'm not sure if this loader came factory or if they'll just go on. They've got it mounted up and over and under. I've never seen. I tried looking this up and I looked at the tag on it. Oliver 77 row crop tractor, 1954. So she's old. She's almost, well, what is she? About 70 years old. From the looks of things, they took the starter off on it. Maybe that was the issue, and they never got it back on because it's not there. But there's oil in it, and some of these tractors, when I looked up, there's a whole range of years. I think from 48 to 54 or something. There had a whole side shield on there. You see these holes? I'm wondering if they had a shield that come off. I know that there was two side panels. This one, and on the other side, it's missing. That's what would say row crop 77, or it would say, see, it sat in, yeah, and it bolted in right here. It's missing that, but other than that, this is a gas tractor. I wanted to give you a comparison because this is a 54. That tractor there, present day, that's a 2004 one that we use. I want to give you some specifications what this was on. This had, these are 38s. And that's the height. Those are some big tires. That's about what we have on some of our tractors, but a little more narrow. So I need your help on, let me know if this loader come attached, because, or if this was an option. But this is your pump. Your pump's up here. There's your oil reservoir. So that's probably why these front shields here for the radiator are missing. Let's get started. So starting out, I grabbed our round baling tractor, and this is our snow removal tractor for the winter. Put that back blade on there, and this came with the front loader. That's an expensive attachment for this. So I'm going to give you the price of these. 1954 and 2004. 1954, this was $3,000 new. I'm assuming that's without the loader. And this was $44,000. So pretty much a $40,000 difference. That's without this loader too. This loader's probably new. An attachment like that's probably 10 grand on this thing. So there's your 50-year difference between the tractors. $40,000 price difference. Horsepower, this is about 30 horsepower. This newer one, 110 it came. Third point here, this girl here was made in Manchester, Germany. Okay, that's where they were made. This was Garden City, Iowa. Speaking of that horsepower, this is a 4-cylinder diesel that's producing that horsepower, and this is a 6-cylinder gas. The fuel tanks on these are a little bit different. This was a 46-gallon fuel tank, and this is roughly, I think it was 16 gallons. So they're just, the newer are made to go longer, stronger, and more compact. This tractor comes with 4 remote outlets here. And this little girl doesn't come with any, but she does got the PTO shaft and no 3-point arms. The 3-point arms are what hold your attachments, like this one. Here's your arms. That old girl back in 54 didn't have any, but it did have lights. And that arm right there, that's for a slow-moving vehicle sign. Looks like it's factory. So I made a mistake. This was Mannheim, Germany. And this is Charles City, Iowa. I don't know if there's still an Oliver dealer there. I'm gonna need your help with this, guys. I know there's some Oliver people, fans out there that really like these. When I was selling a lot of farm equipment, that was 5 to 10 years ago, any plow or disc that was made by Oliver, man, that was one of the heaviest duties implements there was. So this was probably a heck of a tractor in its day. Listed as a 4x2 tricycle. We just call them narrow fronts. And this is a 4x4. Front loader is obviously a little more advanced, but hey, if you need to lift some dirt, this looked like it worked. This was sitting in the dirt. She's rusted right out. That's about 3.5 foot wide bucket, opposed to this big 7 foot wide bucket. And this thing can move some snow. If we get them out in the snow, we'll push it and pull it and scoop it and dump it. And look at that. You know, we get out, Dad had this out ditching, and you get around them fields and you got limbs hanging over. You go in there and you push them, and sometimes he gets a little crazy. But we never had a front loader tractor. But this, when we bought this tractor, it came with it, and we like it. We take it off when we're round bale in the summer, of course, but as far as winter time and clearing, they work good. This tractor listed on yesterday's tractors where it would pull a 2 or 3 bottom plow. I don't know where they'd hook that, if they have some that just hook onto the drawbar. But this one obviously could be pulling, it can do a lot. It's not a tillage tractor. Just shows you how far you've come. I mean, this tractor looks a little bigger. It's sitting up about 2 foot on this trailer, so that's a little tinker toy compared to this. It really is. But just to let you know how far we've come, you know, back in 54 to 2004, the whole farm, Grandpa started in 52 here. Was it what? Yeah, 1952. So I don't know if he ever had one of these there on the farm, but he probably had some old ones starting out. You know, that's just how it works. And this is how far we've come, where this is not one of our older tractors, but it's not by any means one of the newest, but they were good. They were very good, and maybe you have to leave a comment below. Was this a good tractor? I think it came with a wide front. That would have probably been the tractor a lot safer anyway. I never liked these narrow fronts. They look like they might be a little dangerous. So what we've got going on is kind of, we're in limbo right before Christmas, right before New Year's. Cold, nasty weather coming, really down to 0 here. I serviced 4 of the 5 silos. I got to do the first one yet, that cement one. That's why I've got the grease gun. I'm just getting ready for it. So we're going to go in that in a second, but Mark's got a bull down at the dry cow lot. That's about a mile away. Lance and him are down there. Doing all right, but there's a bull down there he's gonna bring up here. And here's the bull I'm using now. Nice straight back on him. He's getting tall, he's filling out. He's done a good job, by all accounts, on our herd checks. Most of these cows have been getting bred. But he's about to get some help down here, and he's probably not gonna like it too much. So once we get this serviced, we'll see if Lance gets back and drops that bull off, and we'll see how well they get along. How you doing, bub? Very lucky that he's a very even-keeled bull, good temperament. But so we're gonna find out how this bull is down there. Hopefully he's a good boy too. So also we're getting some barn repair going on. I'm getting a fan hung up in my garage to circulate the heat. 14-foot ceilings. Got out of a gymnasium. We're gonna stop in there and check that out. And I think we got to go to the school, take the girls up last day of school today, and then they got Christmas break. So a lot going on. Let's go. Oh, that's some good stuff right there. All right, let's head up. And we're up and we're in. Looks really good. I'm gonna put the door in, move this cord down into here, give her a grease job, we'll be out of here. You see that door was frosted shut. That's why you want to go in these. It's been cold, but it's going to get really cold. That's why you want to make sure these doors are out and this is squared away before it hits 0. Whoa. Here, coming right out. A tough angle here. All greased. Just plugged the power back in. I put that door in there. You see that door's square? That's not the door that came out of there. This is the door that came out of there. It's got a hunk of missing out of that. So I'll put this here. There's 3 openings there. I'll carry this door all the way down to the bottom of this silo, because these doors won't fit out of that chute if I drop them down to repair it. So hopefully the rest of these doors down are good. I'll bring this with us in the spring. This will be all the way on the bottom, and we'll repair doors. So I have solid doors in, and I'll bring the crap doors, the door here, I got a door here, and away we go. And we're down. We're set. We'll fire up this first bunk. We'll go back there, feed that second bunk once we're ready. I heard some bellowing out here. I got a feeling that bull has made his entrance. And we're in, and we're all systems go. We want to be a little leery when we see this bull. Pay attention. Always pay attention anyway, but this time I don't know him and he don't know me. How you doing, boss? Found him. I'm gonna stand over here just in case he gets a little rowdy. He's in there shoving around. Still waiting to cross paths with him. Here's the bull, our main bull. He's peeing right now. Truth be told, they brought him up because Mark had a heifer down there break its leg. And he thinks that it was the bull trying to breed him. There he is. What you doing, bud? Oh, there he goes. So anyway, the guy that's repairing one of our barns here, I'll show you that in a second. We're gonna give him the heifer to get butchered. Yeah, that's a stout little guy. He's just seen me. He took off the other way. That's a thick little bull there. You bring him up here around these big girls, he won't think he's so tough. These cows are big. He'll calm down. Look at him. He's skittish. He's getting out of Dodge. Morning. Nice bull. He's checking everything out, making his rounds. That's him. He's calming down now. He's eating. he's out.
Still seems like it came down a lot.
Final sweep. I kicked and dusted these rugs outside. Grant's playing with a new tractor and round baler that he got. Someone dropped this off outside our house today with no name on it. This is a John Deere 7330 round baler. How you doing, bud? You can play. You just want to get in front of the camera. A couple round bales that came with too. Well, set before we put this away. Grant, get a spot. Spot me. Okay, move that bench in front of the truck, and Grant, get your finger out of your mouth, bud. We're gonna leave this down for seating. We're gonna set up a big patio area here for our white elephant. And we got this mic set up. Grant, ooh. Grant, come on, you wanna sing? Come on. Say something, bud. I'm thinking about leaving this out. I got that speaker over there for, we might sing karaoke during Christmas. So let's keep sweeping. Yeah, so we're getting closer. I ended up heading to town, got my hair cut for the holidays, picked the girls up from school, North Branch. They're in the house playing, and her van's gonna be pulled out of there, and I'll have to final sweep all that, but other than that, everything's decent. Oh, so look who decided to join us. I ended up turning this flag around, and the reason I had it the other way is because what I was always taught was when you have a flag and it's flying that way, you just turn it. But apparently it goes this way. And remember I was telling you about my fan? The fan's up and going. That's gonna circulate heat. That come out of a gymnasium. The only thing is it really gets whipping. I might have to take this switch and I don't know if I can put a dial, put that on low or not, but I may end up having to switch this out. In the meantime, it'll be nice in the summer if you're having a party in here and it's hot. Open the doors or something, you kick that fan on. So it's gonna be good. Oh, and these lights, they're gonna have these party lights on. These guys are going crazy. Yeah, Grant? What are you doing? I thought you were in there. Good five, bud. Okay, guys, thanks for sticking around the end of the video. The girls and I want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. This will be the last video before Christmas. We're having our party here to be Friday, so we're getting there. So I had a couple cards Bowman's Dairy. Bowman's Dairy. They sent me a little note, but Bill and Kathy, appreciate it. Looks like you got some nice tractors there. Case, New Holland. Check that out. Oh, Grant's going for the camera. Granty, take the card, bud. Another one, Ed and Gwen. I appreciate the card. They're from Charlotte, North Carolina. Bill and Kathy are from Saskatchewan, Pennsylvania. And one more. Oh, you like that card, bud? And one more is actually Mulholland. A lot of writing there. I'm not going to read it all, but she wanted me to give a shout out to her husband, Steve. 37 years old. He's 3 years behind me. Happy birthday, Steve. Dairy farmer, or was a dairy farmer. Oliver, named after Oliver Tractor, 14 months old. Thank you, son. And Leo. Leo has got a birthday coming up. So these, happy birthday to you guys, Steve and Leo. Ashley, thanks for the note. A lot of information there. And I had one other request that someone messaged me on Instagram. Stephanie Clark from the UK. Tom. There's a Tom out there. Happy birthday. Have a happy new year. Merry Christmas. Guys, what do you say? Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. Appreciate it. See you next week, hopefully before New Year's. And God bless.
Merry Christmas.